Hey Rabbits, it's Trixie, and since I started speaking English on a regular basis, first at school, later at work, and now in my English YouTube videos, I was very eager to get rid of my German accent. Mostly because I wanted to, but also because I received so many comments of people pointing out how strong and annoying my German accent was, and advising me to go to England or America to learn proper English, or to stop making videos and kill myself. But I never got how this would help me improve my English. Yeah, some of the comments are pretty rude, your English sucks, blah 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 blah, and we all know how much these comments hurt my feelings. Other comments were nice, but stating the same, and at some point I was like, stop, do I really want to lose my German accent? Then, simple question. Why? Why is it always considered a form of insult to tell a person that he or she has an accent? That's a little bit like saying, oh, your video is gay, which always makes me think, first of all, how can a thing be gay, and second, gay people are cool, so thanks? Speaking about accents, I don't mean the really strong ones that make it difficult to understand you. In that case, it makes sense to polish your pronunciation.
But that's exactly the sort of accent that you have, Trixie! Shame on you!
Yes, shame on me. Anyways, this video is more about subtle accents. I mean, it's always impressive if a person has a good knowledge of a foreign language. The less grammar or pronunciation mistakes he or she does, the more admirable do we perceive his or her skills. However, after improving and improving your skills in this language, you reach a point where you speak it fluently. Some little mistakes here or there, nothing that people would bat an eye about. But what is left is your accent. It's like the language learning residue, the last blob of ketchup that you cannot get out of the bottle, no matter how hard you squeeze it. From now on, please call me the queen of metaphors. From every step there is about learning a language, I consider it the hardest to get rid of your accent. In my opinion, it's almost impossible to completely lose it. Everything else is practice and memory and routine, but an accent is something that sticks to you, that is deep in your cultural roots. Unless you got in touch with a foreign language in your early childhood, that's another case, but even then it's possible that you have a subtle accent because of your parents. It doesn't really matter from where you start. If at some point in your life you switch from a native language to a foreign one, you can groove everything about that language, except this slight little oddity, this teeny tiny otherness in your pronunciation that you cannot seem to change. Frustrating, right? Or luck? At this point, my question from the beginning may seem like an act of resignation. If it's so hard to get rid of an accent, let's find reasons not to. But let's be honest. What harm does an accent do? Apart from edge cases where foreigners have difficulties getting a job or racial discrimination issues, an accent basically does 4 things. It reveals that you managed to learn a language fluently that is not your mother tongue. Pretty awesome, right? If you spoke this language without the accent, no one would have ever noticed how much effort you put in that. And we all know how much brains and discipline it takes to learn a language. I personally never thought,
Ew, this person has an accent. How ugly.
No, the opposite applies. Second, it shows that you carry another culture with you, that you've come a long way to be here, and that you know different parts and mentalities of this world, which makes you appear interesting and kinda wise. I mean, you must have exciting stories to tell. An accent makes a good conversational gambit too. Hey, is that a Russian accent I hear there? Wow, when did you come to Germany? You know, this kind of thing. Except you want to leave something behind, like bad memories that you connect to your home country. Then this can be a little bit annoying, but otherwise it's pretty cool. But not only that, an accent is also a sign of respect. Since your accent uncovers that this is a foreign language to you, native speakers of said language get to know that you worked hard to communicate with them and that you're willing to adapt to their culture. For instance, if my work colleagues that come from all over the world start speaking German to me, I always appreciate that so much. So, sounds like a lot of benefits to me. Maybe try that. Think of an accent like this one scar on your face, your arm, your leg, wherever. It may seem ugly or weird to you, and sometimes you wish it'd be gone, but it also tells a story. A story of you getting hurt, experiencing something extraordinary, courageously fighting quite some pain, and recovering from it. Like this one here, for example. Look! Look! My cat, Tony, scratched me when I was 14. Let's build a bonfire tonight and sit together, and I will tell you the story of this life-changing moment of my childhood. But jokes apart, you get what I mean. Things like that make you interesting. They make you who you are. That doesn't mean that you cannot be yourself without scars or an accent, but they're also nothing bad, but individual. I mean, wouldn't it be boring if there were no accents in this world? Do you have an accent? Then think about it this way. There are many people speaking a language without an accent, all the native speakers that grew up with it. But only a very few, a group of people that grew up with a native language and then learned one or more foreign languages, happen to have the same accent that you do. Accents are something special. They are unique, like scars or other flaws. But being different is beautiful. Being different is human and mysterious. No matter if it's actually possible or not, thinking about all of that kind of make me decide that I don't want to lose my accent anymore. Of course, I will still work on polishing my English, making my accent smaller so that people can understand me better, but I don't want to completely get rid of it anymore. I mean, I am German. There's nothing to be denied about that. So this accent is part of me. Part of me like the scar on my arm is. Like the rings under my eyes that I sometimes hate so much and my dog ears are. That's all me. Now I'm very curious what you think about this topic. Am I kinda right or totally on the wrong track? Do you speak a foreign language and do you have an accent? What kind of accent is it and do you want to get rid of it? Up to what extent? Can you think of actual disadvantages for people having an accent or even more benefits? I would love to read your opinions, and if you like this video, please leave a thumbs up so that I can have a little bit of feedback. I wish you all a beautiful day. Check out my other videos. It's 2 per week now, and see you soon. Bye!